We're back in the saddle here at Bardown Baits, guys. I want to welcome everybody to part 2 of a 3-part series that we're doing covering the 3 must-have type of soft plastics you're going to need in your boat this fall to catch some fish. Now, I did specifically in the last thumbnail put walleyes in there. Not necessarily the case. These are the 3 type of plastics that you're going to need this fall in your boat for catching fish in general. What we're going to be doing here today in part 2, we're going to be going over everything that I have in my arsenal. Yep, that's right. We're going to be going over Minnow style baits. And I've got a bunch in my arsenal, and we're going to shoot them in today's color. We're going to be trying to make a transparent perch using Barlows tackle ultra transparent liquids. Stay tuned for this. It's going to be a good one. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. My name is Mike Muller and this is Bardown Baits. In today's episode, guys, we're going to be using the Barlows ultra transparent liquid pigment to make a transparent perch color. I've got the players behind me here, and I think once we get that bait build camera down, I'll go over what we're going to be doing here with the recipe. Again, this is going to be kind of a science experiment for the bait making community. We're going to be laminating these transparent colors, and I'm sure all of you are probably saying, Mike, they're going to bleed. Well, let's find out. I'm going to be using for the bottom color, we're going to be using a combination of amber, yellow, and orange, with the main color being amber. And then in the top, I've got watermelon green and black, just in case we need to darken that up. See how those 2 lighter colors do together, if they can make a really good perch colored pattern, and if they bleed or not. We will keep you posted as this progresses over time. So going to be kind of an interesting experiment. Guys, stay tuned. Let's get the bait build going. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is Mike Muller at Bardown Baits. Okay, gang, there we are. Plastic right out of the vacuum chamber. Again, like I said, we're going to be using this Barlows tackle ultra transparent liquid, and we're going to start with watermelon. Let's just start with 10 drops, see what that does for us. I'm a little nervous about this bait build. Come on, let's see what watermelon looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty perchy to me. I think we're going to need 10 more. Let's go 10 more for a total of 20. I think we're going to stop there, and if anything, we're just going to add some black. We are going to be adding black flake to this. Okay, let's add, let's add 2 drops of black. See if we can darken that up a little bit. Okay, there's just 2 drops of black. Let's see what that does. And we are going to be adding black flake and green flake and gold flake. Looks pretty perchy to me. Let's start with that. Guys, I think in round 1, we're going to shoot this, and then if we need to tweak, we will tweak in the second round. Going to be using 0.015 hex from Bait Plastics. This is that emerald green. There is a lot of different flake in that. We're going to be using a Smidgen. Start there. A lot of flake. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little worried about this one. And then, oops, sorry guys. Right there, emerald green in the bigger size. Okay, we're good there. Now, we're going to get some black in there as well. That should help to darken up the color. And then let's get some square cut from MF. And then guys, this is the call that I don't know about, right? Like, let me just show you. I've got that, yellow gold. And I also have this, which has got a lot of funkiness going on in it. Let's go with the funky one. Let's do that. Let's see what it looks like. Just going in the Smidgen. That's got all the colors. That's got like I wanted a chartreuse flake or a yellow gold flake. But that has some really cool properties to it. Plastic, how are you doing? Kind of getting a little sticky. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, is that coming to life? Gosh, I don't know, guys. That looks pretty perchy to me. Does it need to be darker? Let's do this. I haven't done this on the episode yet. Can you guys see this if I do that? Yeah, I do think it needs to be, well, let's just check. Let's do this. Definitely needs to be darker. So let's add a couple more drops of black. But I like that start so far. I do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was 4, so we got a total of 6 of the black and 20 of the watermelon. That right there is an awesome color. But we are laminating. No difference. There we go. Yeah, that's just a tiny bit darker. Can you guys see the difference there? I hope so. Yeah, we're going to start with that. Okay, that's the top. Let's move on to the bottom. Okay, guys, the bottom, I'm a little bit nervous. I liked how that top turned out. I do. What we are going to be using, we are going to be going with that Barlows Tackle Ultra Transparent Liquid. What did we do? We did 20 on the bottom. So I think we're going to keep kind of that same theme here and see what this gets us. That was definitely 20 plus. All right, let's see what that, oh yeah, ooh, I like that. So amber is gonna be kind of your color in between yellow and orange. And I have yellow and orange at my disposal, but I don't think we're gonna need it. That's a cool color. Get in there. Okay, so guys, I don't have orange flake, which is a little disappointing, but I know as a rookie bait maker, do we need more? Okay, let me just do that little drizzle thing. I think we need more. That's interesting. Okay, I think we need more. Or should we add black? Hold on. Let's do that. Let's add a drop or two of black. Just to darken that up a tiny bit. 1, 2. Okay, so that was 2 of amber, or no, sorry, 20 of amber, and then 2 of black. And then we'll get our flake going. Gosh, I hope that didn't ruin it. No, I don't think so. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, let's add flake. Guys, so I don't have orange flake like I said, but this I think could be kind of a fun little player. This is that Dead on Plastics fire flake, and we're gonna go heavy on this one. Just want to see what this does. That's more of a copper, but because I don't have orange, that's going to have to be the player. Okay, so that was 2 dashes to that. Let's see what that one does. Plastic is getting a little bit goopy. That brought that color to light. Does that pass for orange? Not really, but because I don't have any, it's going to have to work. And I hope it looks good in these baits. I think we have a good start going right now. But I want to shoot these just to kind of see where we're at 100%. Let's get this. God, it's getting gloopy. Oh, I wish I had orange, but that's going to work. Guys, let's do that. And we'll get you shooting these baits and see how they turn out. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit nervous about this one, but the plastic is up to temp. We've got our molds out. Let's see what we got here. This, yeah, like I said, I'm nervous about this one. Let's get a full pull. I got 3 molds out of the Minnow style baits that we're going to be using today. Let's get all that air out. And here we go. That felt like the little guy. Those all felt like good shots. Boys, I don't know. I think this is just going to look, I think it's just going to look green. I don't know if there's not enough separation in these colors. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, yeah, I think it's going to just look green. But I still think it's going to look very perchy. That's perchy, if that's a word. Is that a word? No. Anyway, all right, I've got a big time mess going on over here, guys. What we're going to do, we're going to let these cool down. I'm going to show you the first round, and we're going to tweak if we need to tweak. I think they're just going to look green. But stay tuned on the demolding. I can't wait to show these off to you guys. Okay, we're back. The molds have cooled off. God, that camera's shaking. Stop wiggling. There we go. We're back. Guys, I'm nervous. I like both colors, but how they play together is going to be interesting. That fire, oh, I did it again. There, we got it. That fire flake. I wish I would have had orange flake. I'm going to put that on the list. But I had the fire flake. Okay, so we're talking about Minnow style baits that you're going to need this fall. Now, they don't have to be bar down baits. I'm just saying they could be Rapala, they could be big bite baits, they could be whatever. They could be from another small bait maker. But there's that top color. So far, looking pretty perchy. Let's see, do we have, yeah, everything just kind of looks very similar. That's what I thought. Okay, hold on. Let's get you guys can get the first look here. We gotta go darker on the top, but I can see a little differentiation. Oh, that is, guys, okay, cool. Now I get to take a selfish look here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's get these in again. I am not gonna lie to you. That turned out wicked. Okay, well, those were the 3-inch tracers from anglinga.i right here. That's going to be one that you're going to want to have in your boat this fall for fishing. If the bite gets finicky, that could be a good little drop shot or on a jig head. Okay, now I think we've got his big brother. It's either the pin, yeah, there it is, the big brother. Okay, let's get you guys in on the big brother. That's the 4-inch tracer. This has been a really hot bait for me so far. Let's peel this back. Again, you guys, I hope you're picking this up. There is slight differentiation. I think on round number 2, I'm going to blast a little bit more, maybe black into that top. But you guys, I don't mind that. Gosh, I really wish I would have had orange flake, but that fire did a really great job. So far, I'm impressed. I think those baits are cool, personally. I'm a little bit biased here, guys, but I think they look good. This has got to be the pinpoint. Yes, all these molds right here that I just shot, they're all anglinga.i. We got the 3- and 4-inch tracer, and that's the pinpoint. This is a bait that I will be throwing quite a bit this fall up on leech. I know this has taken a while, guys, but I just want to highlight these baits that you want to have in your boat this fall. This type of bait, this Minnow style bait with that little, come on, with that little pintail. Well, guys, what do you think? I think we add a little bit more black to that top, but you can see the separation. Those are actually really cool. Okay, guys, transparent colors laminated together. It's not over yet. We got to see over time how they do, if they bleed or not. But I am really happy with how that turned out with using the, what did we do? We used amber. I'll tell you guys at the intro. Let's get to the next round. All right, gang, they should be plenty good and cooled off. Let's get the last two. So this one right here, again, this is recipe number 2. I added some more pigment to the top, and I will leave that in the description below. Wanted to try to darken up that top a little bit. And yes, sir, we just did exactly that. That right there is the 5-inch pinpoint. Again, the top definitely got darker. Let's pull these off. This is another good bait, minnow style bait, guys, that can really help put fish in the boat this fall. Top definitely got darker, guys. I'm really happy with how these turned out, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Top is still transparent. The bottom is just awesome. I'm disappointed I did not have that orange flake, but I'll tell you what, that fire from Dead On did a really nice job. Okay, now, this is the bait mold that, well, it didn't force me to, but I needed to up my game. I was shooting this particular mold with my bass tackle injector, the dual injector, and I would have, from 6 baits, I would have probably 4 of them that had air dents. Now watch, they all have air dents. I don't think so. That QMI thing has really solved my problem. This bait right here is awesome. Okay, let's get this up. This is that Kirby Design cheater, 3.5. Let's pull a couple of these off. Do I see any air dents? Good, 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 good. They're all good. 6 for 6. And in that last video, guys, I'll leave a link up above for that one. 16 out of 16. And those were all the individual port deals. Which did that one have one? Let's get, yeah, that one might have had one. That one might have had one. Focus in there. That one had a little, maybe I didn't apply too much pressure, but I'll tell you what, it's still fishable. Oh, Lord. Guys, I really like how these turned out. I'm having a tough time showing this off just because it's a smaller bait. And my fingers are a little bit on the larger side, but I'm really happy with how those turned out. Top, let's get you in on the bottom. Oh, I like that orange flake. All right, guys, that concludes the minnow style baits that you're gonna have in your boat this fall to help catch fish. Again, disclaimer, they don't have to be bar down baits, whatever. If you guys go out to the tackle shops, the big brands, the box stores, or small time guys, get a load of these minnow style baits. They're gonna help you catch fish this fall. Let's get to the outro. Thanks for watching, guys. Alrighty, that wraps up part 2 of a 3-part series, guys. In today's video, we talked about must-have types of plastics that you're gonna need in your boat this fall. And in today's episode, we covered the minnows, the minnow style baits. Real quick, guys, let's get you in on the bait build that we made. We were going after perch today, and I think we nailed it. You guys, I didn't have the orange flake on the bottom, but I really think that fire from Dead On Plastics, this is round number 2 with a little bit of a darker top. I think that turned out really well. Both rounds I really like. I might have to give the nod to round number 1. I don't know. I don't. But really, really nice baits. I'm really happy with how they turned out, guys. Again, in this series, I'm not pumping bar down baits. I'm just talking in general. When you guys are out fishing this fall, these are the types of plastic baits that you're gonna need. In part 1, what did we do? Swim baits, right? We had the Kitech style. I have a mold from that. I had a Mayer type of similar bait with that epic slouch. And then there was a couple other ones. in there as well. Today, guys, these ones right here, what do we have? We've got 3 from anglinga.i. We've got the 4-inch and the 3-inch tracer, the 4-inch pinpoint, the 5-inch pinpoint. So a lot from anglinga.i, and then we've got one of my favorite little baits right here, this Kirby Design Cheater. That's round number 2 with the darker top. Again, guys, what we used for the pigment today was Barlows tackle. That's that ultra transparent. We used amber, we used black, we used watermelon. Those were our players today, guys. I do have an affiliate set up with Barlows tackle. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description, my affiliate link, and then my code as well, which I believe is BARDOWNBAITS. So if you were to purchase anything from Barlows, if you liked what you saw today and you're like, man, I gotta get me some of that, please use my link and my code, and I get a small commission that I can put back into this channel so I can keep making great content for you guys. Gang, that's it. I know it's a very busy weekend. Kids are gonna be going back to school here shortly. I hope everybody enjoyed a very long weekend before everybody gets back into the routines. Gosh, I love the routines. Guys, that's it for now. Again, wanna thank everybody, new subscribers, people that are enjoying the content, leaving comments. I really enjoy the comments and all the great feedback. Let's get this one going. Guys, we have one more. Next Monday, we're gonna be going part 3. And then what I think we're gonna do, all the plastics that we have, there was a viewer that commented, Mike, you should have melted those 2 together. I think what we're gonna do with all the bait colors, the bait creations, the color creations that I made during this 3-part series, I think we're gonna melt them down and see what they look like. I think this color would look pretty good melted together too. Guys, anyway, that's it. Sorry for the blah, blah, blah. Par for the course here on BARDOWNBAITS. I hope everybody had a great weekend, or you're continuing your final day. This comes out on Monday. Happy Labor Day. This is Mike Muller from BARDOWNBAITS signing off. Peace.